The Galactic Council chamber was a cathedral of stars. Endless spires of crystal rose into a domed ceiling, etched with constellations from 1,000-member worlds. Delegates floated, slithered, or walked to their places, murmurs of discontent echoing through the vaulted space. For centuries, the Council had viewed Earth as a backwater, a planet of primitives tolerated but never respected. Humanity's admission into the Council had been granted reluctantly, as an experiment rather than an acknowledgement of worth. Now, they had given humanity the greatest insult yet, a sanction that stripped Earth of trade rights, citing reckless aggression in defense against pirate fleets. It was meant to humble them. Instead, it sparked something the Council had not anticipated. The chamber doors thundered open. Admiral Marcus Hale of Earth's Defense Command walked inside, his boots striking the floor like war drums. He wore no ornate robes, no shimmering silks like the alien delegates. Just the dark uniform of a soldier, creased, practical, and marked with scars of battle. Behind him, a holographic projection flared to life, images of shattered pirate armadas drifting in space, their wreckage scattered like broken glass. "You summoned Earth to answer for its actions," Hale said, voice calm yet sharp as a blade. "So we have come to answer." The murmurs grew louder. A representative of the Valith, insectoid beings with glittering mandibles, clacked their jaws in irritation. "You exceeded defensive limits," they hissed. "You annihilated 12 fleets. Such brutality violates our accords." Hale's eyes swept across the chamber. "Those fleets invaded our space. They fired first. We warned them. We spared none because none would have spared us. If you call that brutality, then perhaps you have forgotten what survival means." The Council leader, a towering crystalline entity from the Zelvar Dominion, leaned forward. "Human," it intoned, "you will submit to reparations or face isolation from the galaxy." Silence fell. Every delegate leaned in, expecting Earth to fold as so many species had before. Submission was the Council's unspoken law. Instead, Hale gave a thin, cold smile. A second hologram erupted in the chamber, this one far more terrifying. Orbital defense platforms encircling Earth. Swarms of new warships, sleek and deadly, bristling with weapons unlike anything the Council had catalogued. Human fleets maneuvering in perfect formation, each vessel pulsing with strange energy signatures. Gasps rippled across the chamber. The recordings were not simulations. They were real-time footage. "Isolation?" Hale said quietly. "You think Earth fears isolation? For centuries, we survived alone, against famine, against plague, against wars of our own making. You forget, we came to the stars not because it was easy, but because it was hard. If you cut us off, we will endure. And if you force our hand." The hologram shifted again. This time it showed an alien moon, once a pirate stronghold, reduced to molten glass. The strike had been surgical, clean, and terrifyingly precise. "We will make sure no threat rises again." A deep, uneasy silence followed. The Zelvar leader's crystalline form flickered as if uncertain. The Valith delegate recoiled, mandibles clicking in disbelief. Even the warlike Kroth clans, known for their savagery, exchanged nervous glances. It was not just the weapons that unsettled them. It was the humans standing before them. Calm, unflinching, utterly convinced of his right to survive. Finally, a voice broke the silence. It came from an elder of the gentle Lorent species, whose translucent forms usually quivered in fear. "They do not bluff," the elder whispered. "Humans never bluff." One by one, the murmurs faded into silence. The Galactic Council, a body that had silenced empires and dictated laws for millennia, now found itself without words. Admiral Hale turned, his final message hanging in the air. "Earth does not seek war. But if war is brought to us, we will finish it. Remember that before you pass judgment again." He strode from the chamber, leaving a stunned council in his wake. For the first time in centuries, the Galactic Council did not issue a decree. It issued silence, because Earth's fierce retaliation had spoken louder than any law, any threat, and any empire.